All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the one of the apostles, great millstone who do real well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you sincere laborers, brothers on highways and byways, giving all diligence to make that call and election sure. And also blessings to the sisters out there that are listening, learning, believing. All right, I'm that fellow labor Kanaka and got the beloved brother Barak here with me. We come again, do another lesson. Lord's words, lessons edifying and exhorting. Okay, and you know, the Lord is preparing he has prepared a great supper for us. Okay, and then watching the Elder Yashawamba, one of his latest videos, you know, all these, you know, different all this edification coming out. All right, and you know, starting here, you know, at Great Millstone, you know, there's so many videos and things going out that is physically impossible to watch all of them. Okay, physically impossible to watch every last Great Millstone video, but that is the great supper that the Lord has prepared for his elect in these last days. Okay, while we sitting eating and we getting fat off this word. Okay, the majority of the people are just walking right by us. They scrolling past the videos. Okay, and they see us every week and they walk right by us. But it's gonna come a time where it's like it, where we're not gonna be out there, right? And all this food, you're gonna go online, you're gonna search for all this food, all right, and it's not gonna be there, all right. Cups and shit gonna be flipped over, all right. You're gonna be trying to get the last little bit of the wine, which the word is likened unto wine as well, bread. You know, you're going to be searching for crumbs, and it's not going to be none there because the table is going to be swept clean. Okay? That is the time that we're in. We're in a time of the great feast, but it's not going to last forever. As the scriptures say, there's seasons, you know, there are times and seasons for everything. But now is the time to eat. Those of you out there that can receive this wisdom and this knowledge, now is the time to eat and receive these things and wax fat off this word, man, really, so you can be good in a time of Jacob's trouble.
Book of Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1. Oh, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters. And he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Exactly, and that's your time, making your bodies a living sacrifice. We're going to bring this out later, but the parable of the wise version, the foolish version, the oil is the understanding. The wise versions took time to learn this thing, to figure this thing out. They invested in the time. But when the bridegroom comes, you trying to come get up that oil. Well, this took time to get. Okay, this you know, come by where you sacrificing your time. All right, the things that you could have been doing, you could have been with your family. You could have been working extra hours to get that money up. You know, into all sorts of hobbies. You know, there's so many things you could be doing, all right, but you took your time out to get the word. So that's a sacrifice. You're paying attention, as they say. So that's how you come purchase this truth, man. Okay, that's how you come purchase this food. This is how you come purchase this wine or this milk or honey that the scriptures metaphorically speaks about.
Verse 2, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
You spend money for that which is not bread. You know, things that, once again, all the things that I named, that you trying to find that void or fill that void. Okay, but your spirit is not being nourished. Okay, you're trying to fill that emptiness inside of you, and that's a never ending, you know, a never ending thing, man. You'll never be satisfied. But Yahweh Shai say, he that drink of this water shall never thirst again. So you got to come drink of that spiritual water, the living waters. Okay, so you don't thirst again. Go ahead.
And your labor for that which satisfies not.
Yep.
Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness.
And that's the word. All right. Hearken and eat ye that which is good. Receive this word. Receive understanding. All right. Digest this word, man. And once you digest this word, you receive it, you begin to act upon it. Okay?
Verse 3, incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
As James said, man, receive the grafted word, which is able to save your souls, man. Okay, come and receive His word, man, and He's going to declare through this word. That's how He's declared that second covenant with us, that new covenant through His word, which is the word is Yahushua. So through Yahushua is how the second covenant has been established. But you got to receive this word and follow after Yahushua, man. Okay, you got to come purchase this thing. Okay, you got to invest in this thing. As I said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man who findeth a treasure in a great field. He goes selleth all that he have to go buy that. Well, you got to come buy this, man. All right, there's no half stepping. There's no shortcuts. You know, now's the time to come purchase this food, man, that you can't get nowhere else. This is the food that the manna that fell from heaven, man. Okay.
Jumping down to verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Exactly. You seek the Lord through the prophets. That's how you find the Lord, because the Lord is not going to be out on the highways and byways, but his servants, his men, who he has hired, all right, to go out and minister onto you, to go out and feed the sheep. That's who you're going to find out there. So seek the Lord. So seek the prophets, man. Which through seeking the prophets, that's how you're seeking the Lord, because the Lord is going to speak through those men. Seek him while he may be found, because going to a time, it's going to come a time where we're not going to be out there, where we're not going to be putting up lessons. Okay?
Yeah, so you seek the Lord right now, all right? This is the time to come eat when it's open. The scriptures say when repentance was yet open unto them, they yet loathe this law, roughly paraphrasing. So right now is the time to eat. You know, they got that saying, you don't miss the water until the well run dry. So right now, Jake just overlooking it because in their eyes, this is insignificant. But it's coming a time where they're going to really desire this, but it's going to be too late, because right now the Lord is giving it out freely. All right, but you're making sport of his prophets, man. All right, so when he closed the doors, hey, y'all ass gonna be hungry out there, man. Because you know, the scriptures say, and suddenly should the 4 storehouses be found empty. All right, and you can liken that to this word too right now. This is a full storehouse up on YouTube, on the highways and byways. You can eat unlimited, but it's going to be found empty very, very soon, man. The Lord will shut the doors, man. All right, and that's when all hell will break loose, man. The book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Mm-hmm. And that's that. Like the brother said, there's gonna come a time where, you know, you're just gonna be found empty. Okay, and as these prophecies progress and we get closer and closer, all right, this prophecy becomes closer and closer to the point you're gonna go on there. You're not gonna be able to find this, man. Okay, you're gonna desire to hear the word of the Lord, and it's gonna pretty much, the Lord's gonna flee from you. Okay.
Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it.
Yep, because there's gonna be a thirst. All right, in these dark times, it's gonna be you're gonna be starving. Okay, because what, for understanding. Okay, you're gonna be starving for understanding on why these troubles and why all hell is breaking loose. What's next? What's about to happen? All right, so that's gonna create that famine, you know. And you're going to be searching for the word, searching for us to break what's the breakdown? To go into the parable of the wise virgin again. What's the breakdown? Give us that oil. Tell us what's happening. Okay? And we're not going to be out there to minister unto you. We're not going to be out there to service you, man, to feed you. Okay?
Verse 13. In that day should the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Yep. You're going to faint of thirst. Because you bought that, as I said, you bought that which satisfied thee not. You spent your time on something other than taking your time out to learn this word. Okay, that's going to cost you, and you're going, you know, it's going to be grievous unto you in that day, because you see the liberty that you had. That's when people really slap themselves in the face, when they had an opportunity to get something and they didn't take it. They chose to do something other. All right.
2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
Yep, and salt water shall be found in the sweet. Okay, so you're gonna go out there, and then only meals you're gonna have is people that don't know how to freaking cook. Okay, that's out there teaching false doctrines, or they might do know the truth, but they've been paid off a compromise, man. Okay, so they leaving out certain ingredients. It don't taste the same. Okay, that's what's gonna happen to you. Or they watering down the ingredients and to spread it.
Yeah,
if you will.
It's like they're removing the nutrients. It's not going to be satisfying to you. It's not going to benefit you none at that point. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got, it's not. You can't drink salt water. You know what I'm saying? You go still die of dehydration. You know, that's just go further dehydrate you, man. So this is the living water. This is the, you know what I'm saying? This is the truth. You know, this is when you should be coming. And you already know these dudes out there through anyway, because Yahweh Shai said he is the living waters. Eat of him, and you should never thirst again. And they don't even reverence Yahweh Shai. So, hey, the salt waters is already out there, but it's an opportunity to come into the sweet waters, the fresh water that's able to save thy soul. But what is the Lord going to do? He's going to remove the true prophets, okay, and just leave you out there with that salt water. So you're not going to have no other choice but to go eat of that. You know, only those who know where that secret stash spot is at is going to be able to eat of the sweet waters, man. You know, so to say. All right, and salt water should be found in the sweet, and all friends should destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber.
Yep, and that's the prophets, man. Wit shall hide itself in understanding, because this is where you come to get the understanding from the prophets, man. All right, and the Lord's going to have his prophets in the chamber hidden, but you're not going to be able to find them, man. You're not going to be able to get the breakdowns. You're not going to be able to get the understanding, break this down, break that down. All right, but now you have the time to do so. So it's like this is an exhortation, even starting with ourselves, to be more diligent, to eat more, okay? To take more of this in, because there's going to come a time where it's not going to be there. It's not going to be readily accessible, all right? At the flip of your phone, you just go on and watch the apostles, man. You know, you see that when your store closed down, you know, you drive by it, because you know at any point in time, I can always go get it. Then once it's closed, it's like something about it. When it's closed, that's when you really want it. You know, it's just human nature. Okay, and that's gonna eat you people up in that day, because like even our own families, they know, you know, they have some kind of idea what we're doing, what we're into. Okay, and there's many times like it's never a time come where you talk to them and it's like you want to say something about the truth, you know, but you know it might go the opposite way. You know, Jake's just ready at any point in time. If you come to us and say, hey, I want to know, I want to learn, I want to know what that is you've been talking about, you know, the Bible and all the Israelite stuff, I want to know about that. And we so ready to just break it down and give you understanding of these things. And you see us, whenever you run into us and you see us, you have the opportunity, but hey, you ain't gonna be able to find us, man. Okay, that's gonna be it.
I'm read in the 9 again and going to 10. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and inconsistency be multiplied upon earth.
Yep, because that's when all those things are gonna be multiplied. When the prophets are removed, you're not gonna have a reproving no more. You're not gonna have nobody getting on you, telling you what's right from wrong, okay? And then that's when this place is going to be meat for destruction, okay? Because it's no more correction, and wickedness just, as I say, multiplied. That's when the missile's going to come down on this place, man, and burn it up.
Matthew 25.
Come.
All right, this is the book of Matthew chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
So they took no understanding, man. They didn't really fully figure this thing out, man. They just threw on some fringes on their t-shirts and thought that was it. Okay. Didn't go through the purification, man. Didn't go through the fire and really figure this thing out. Didn't go through the stages, okay? Didn't take their time and learn this thing. Truly get to know Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. Go ahead.
Verse 4. But the wise took But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight, it says that the wise took oil in their vessel with their lamps. You see, so the foolish didn't take no oil, but the wise did take it. You all right? And it says they all slumbered and slept. So, hey, you got those that's doing it the right way and those that's doing it the wrong way, but we all are waiting on the Lord. So we go that the day of judgment is going to reveal who was the righteous man, who used that wit, who used that wisdom. All right.
Scripture speak about making thee wise unto salvation. You know.
Now, while the scripture say, "Eat ye the whole roll," all right. In my mouth it was sweet, but in my belly it was bitter. You see. So you got those out there, the foolish virgins. Okay, they don't want to eat the whole roll. Why? Because it's bitter. You know, they don't want, because the bitter brings the more nutritious things into the body. But they don't want to eat it because it's bitter. They only want to eat the sweet. All right. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, "Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him." All right. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, "Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out."
So give us the understanding, man. Give us the breakdown. All right. Tell us what this means. Tell us what that means. Okay. But we don't have it. We don't have the understanding. Okay. The scriptures speak about that the name of the Lord was sealed within their foreheads. With that name comes the understanding. Okay. The understanding of the words. Okay. But they didn't have it. So they wasn't prepared. They wasn't ready. Okay. They didn't figure this thing out. They didn't take the time. They didn't purchase. They didn't eat the whole roll. You know, Jake coming, he purchased what he wanted. He took this piece, he took that piece, as opposed to going to the bitter and the sweet. All right. He just purchased the sweet, the things that was good in the mouth, would taste good in the mouth, but the bitter part, he left that. He didn't want to purchase that. Okay. So here it is now. He's coming to seek the understanding, and it's too late, you know.
God. Verse 8, and the foolish said unto the wise, "Give us of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "Not so, lest there be not enough for us in you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves."
So go out to the those that sell, and that's when you're gonna go into the salt.
Exactly.
The ones with the salt water are gonna be out there. Okay, that's why I say evil shall be multiplied. So you're gonna have nothing but false prophets and false doctrines. All right, to take heed onto.
Verse 10, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut.
So they that were ready, man, were called up, because this knowledge was sealed within them. Okay, they had the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahshai within them, and they were delivered. Okay.
Verse 11, afterward came also the other virgins, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered and said, "Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh." And
that's beautiful. So this is time sensitive. It's not this food is not going to always be there, man. Okay. So watch ye therefore, you know not when the hour coming. So you have a set time, okay, to receive this, and it's going to come to a point where the Lord's going to shut it off, because the word is going out, and it's on the Lord's time. It's not on your time. A lot of you Jakes out there like to say, "I'll come seek the Lord and learn about the Lord when I'm ready." Well, you know you can continue to move off of that spirit, but the Lord's going to shut it off when He's ready. Okay. So when your so-called time, when you're ready to come seek the Lord, it's not going to be there for you. Okay?
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13, verse 15. "Hear ye and give ear. Be not proud, for Yahweh hath spoken." And how's the Lord speaking? Through his prophets, man. He's telling you, hey, come into the chambers, man. Come eat. All right? We read Isaiah the 55th chapter. You know, come eat, come drink. And you don't even got to pay with money. See, these other camps out here charging you for breakdowns and whatnot, when you can come get this bread of life for free, man. Just, you know, make your body a living sacrifice. Verse 16, "Give glory to Yahweh your power before he calls darkness, and before your feet stumble upon the dark mountains, And while ye look for light, he turned it into the shadow of death and make it gross darkness. All right. So this right now is the time for you to come eat. Because then, hey, when wit hide itself, all right, once the Lord, send forth that famine of the word, then you're going to be looking for the light. But guess what? You're going to only find gross darkness, man. You're going to be stumbling. You're going to end up being led right into a death trap, man. You're going to be through, man. At the end of the day, you just going to be through. All right. Because you didn't take the time to take heed unto the Lord. All right. You only wanted the things that was convenient and comfortable unto you. You didn't want to eat the bitter. All right. You only wanted the sweet. And now it's going to cost you because now you have no nutrition to sustain you in the times of trouble. All right. You got Job and
Job.
Psalms. Right. You want Job first?
Psalms. You can get the Psalms. Like
Psalms 23.
23. Yep.
Just read the whole thing on that.
Okay.
All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 23, verse 1. Yahweh is my shepherd; I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters.
Still waters, man. It's truth. Because this is what gives you that calm. All right, that calmness of the mind, that sound mind. Okay, go ahead.
He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
Exactly, in that valley in the shadow of death. Okay, that's America. We will fear no evil. Because why? We got the still waters with us, man. The Spirit of the Lord is upon us to keep us calm, to give us that sound mind in this dark, lowly place, man. Okay?
Yeah, the scriptures say, a wise man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Okay? But see, that's the thing. When you eat the bitter, we understand what's coming. So we making sure we got enough to last us in those days. All right, you people only eating what's sweet and what tastes good into you, and that's why you got some camps saying there is no Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is gay. So they put you in the mindset, hey, you ain't got to worry about it. Peace and safety. All right. Hey, but it's gonna be sudden destruction. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
Exactly. And this is that table. Okay, this truth, this ministry. And hey, when you break bread on that table, I mean, that's where you eat, man. Okay, so the Lord has prepared this great feast for us in the presence of our enemies. And while we eating, there's nothing they can do about it. They can't stop it. This is the feast that the Lord has prepared for his sheep, man. Okay, this great feast. The Lord made that sacrifice so we can be fed in these last days, man. We had an understanding of this word, of these scriptures, and we can just freely eat, man. So call law Yahweh Bashimi Al-Shai, man. Water Yahweh Bashimi Al-Shai. Okay. This is our place of peace, man. All right? Because we, as a nation, we've been starved, robbed. Okay, but the Lord has restored us, restored our spirit through the understanding of his word. Okay, and it's likened unto a great feast.
In the presence of our enemies too. So our enemies going to be these heathen nations, also 2/3 of our own people, man. They go see us living good. That's why the Lord say in destruction we shall laugh at famine. All right, why? Because we're going to be fed. We're going to be eating. Why? Because we took the time to eat this. It all started. Everything is spiritual before it happens in the physical. So we're taking the time to eat this spiritual bread. All right, what is the Lord going to do in turn? He's going to let us eat physically too. All right, and laugh at our enemies. Laugh when they're dying of famine, man. Okay. Because it says in the book of 2nd Esdras, the heathen should envy thee, but they should be able to do nothing against thee, man. So we gonna have that hedge, man. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
Yep, and our cup will runneth over, all right? Which is symbolic to just constant knowledge just flowing, all right? Lord's aid. That's the beauty of the Lord right there, man. It's just overflowing of it. It never stops, man. Lord just constantly feed us. Scripture speak about we shall have an abundance, okay, an amount, and this is that abundant amount. As the brother said, is starting now. Okay, the Lord he ain't came short of none. We have more than our heart's desire of food to eat right here.
Yeah, man. the windows from heaven opened up right now. So with all these lessons coming out, hey man, any category you need to be built up in, you can get built up in it. Brothers dropping lessons, apostles going into covering all subjects, all topics. So whatever you're lacking in, wherever we're weak at, we just pray to the Lord and wait on it. And He's going to direct us to a brother or to a camp or to a certain lesson. Whatever you need is readily available. All you got to do is type in GMS, Revelation 9, Revelation 10, whatever you're looking for, just type in GMS, and the breakdown is going to be on it. If you are struggling with the new moon, you don't know how to understand the new moon, you can go get whatever, man. The Lord is feeding us, man. His elect is being fed, man. All right. Hey, but this is the time to eat because, hey, we come to that time where the Lord is going to cut all this off, man. He gonna say that, hey, He gave that opportunity. He fed. So He gonna see, hey, who has enough to last until He comes. All right, because we read in Matthew the 25th chapter, they all slumbered as the bridegroom tarried. All right. So then when that cry comes, hey man, you better have enough oil to walk through that darkness, man, to keep your lamp on, man. And that all this is symbolic for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man, the word. All right. The scripture says, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, man. All right. So right now is the time to eat, man. Eat the whole book. Eat this word. All right. He told Ezekiel to eat the whole book and prophesy to the sons of Israel, man. So right now is the time to eat. All Israel has an opportunity right now, man. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
We dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So there's no you gonna hit that
joke, huh?
Job.
Yep.
Oh, you had something?
No, I was looking for it, but I hit that Job first. Job chapter 23, verse 12. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food.
Mm-hmm. So this is the true food, man. All right, and that's how it's supposed to be. Your spirit, all right, it's supposed to desire, all right, this word. Okay, he has esteemed the words of the Most High more than his necessary food, because why? That's really what filled him up. Okay, you eat that regular food, you're gonna hunger again. But this word is what's going to fill you. This word is what's going to satisfy you. Okay, goes to show you how heavy Job was in the spirit, that he desired to hear the words of the Lord more than his necessary food. Okay, now to the carnal man, that might sound foolish. Okay, but the spiritual man, the inner man, that makes complete amount of sense. Okay, this is what we need above all.
55, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right? Hey, that's because Lord willing, we be those men. We're taking the time out, hey, to eat this spiritual word, man. And he's feeding us. Hey, but 2/3 of our people, what? Right now they're thirsting. Right now they're hungry because they're not coming to this word. And how much more when the Lord push this out in the physical? Because the scripture says it's going to be one realm versus another. So, hey, the Lord is that realm is going to enter into this realm, man. All right. So, hey, man, a lot of people going to be hungry, but his service, hey, Lord willing, we be those men, we going to be all right, man. We going to be full, man. All right. And the heathen is going to envy us and be able to do nothing, man. Why? Because the Lord is going to set that hedge round about us because we're taking the time to seek him. All right. That's what it says. Keep his commandments. But let me get that Job again. It says, neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. All right. What is the Lord saying? Feed my sheep. You know, if you love me, keep my commandments. And the part of the commandments is to eat the roll, to eat the word. When you go into that word precept, it goes back to command. All right. So we have to eat the whole book, man. Be built up in his word. Okay. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food, man. All right. So this word, hey, is above all things, man. Don't be trying to fill your own belly with the cares of this life. All right. The cares of this world. Eat this word, man. All right. Because it's coming to a time where you go need it, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. And They already starving now.
Exactly.
You know, we eating and you know, so it's already taking place now, man. All right, we eating and 2/3 out there starving. They don't realize they are. Okay, they don't realize that this is what they need. So they're out there chasing all these other things to try to fill that empty feeling within their belly. Okay, so it's already taking place now. It's just, you know, when the Lord really, you know, bring forth that famine of the word, it's going to be amplified. All right, everything's going to slow down because all those things that they have to chase after, all that's going to be cut off. Mm-hmm. Okay, then they're going to realize, well, damn, I labored for the meat that perished.
Right.
You know, I labored for the meat that perished because all those things out there is going to perish. And this is what we're going to have eternal. This is eternal. We're always going to have it within us.
And they going to know you got it. That's why the scripture say, hey, they going to ask you for your oil. You know what I'm saying? They going to come to you. They going to be seeking us. All right? They going to know that, I mean, everything that them men was speaking about, it all makes sense now. It's all coming to pass. So then now, we're going to be pursued. Everybody going to be looking for us, but the Lord is going to hide us, man. And the only thing you people going to be able to find is the salt waters, man. You're going to find the T-shirt and fringes guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, brother. So,
man, you know, labor for the labor not for the meat which perisheth, man. Okay, these are the last calls going out, man. Yahweh Shai is about to wrap this thing up, so get it while you can. So with that, you know, Lord's will is edifying, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Help on us to help pause the great millstone. Peace, love, and blessings also to you, brothers on the highways and byways. Shalom.
Shalom.